What's up gamers? If you're not using Runelite, what are you doing? I'm going to put a link in the description below to the official Runelite website so that you can download it safely. And in today's video I'm going to be going over 13 of my favourite PVM plugins that enhance my OSRS experience. I apologise for my voice, I'm full of cold, but these guides don't make themselves, do they? Let's get into it. So the first one we're going to talk about is Menu Entry Swapper, and this is a big one, most people's favourite. On NPC swaps, for example, you can customise your left and shift click. So if I was to click on that guard now, I would attack him. But if I hold shift and right click him, I can swap left click to pickpocket. So I don't have to slaughter half a town, I can just get my thieving XP. Two more really good ones I want to talk about are bank tag and bank tag layouts. These two are very self-explanatory. Bank tabs allows you to have extra tabs, and the layout allows you to change the layout. For instance, this is my Zulrah tab. If I don't have layouts on, it just sits like it would in a normal tab. But with it, it allows me to gear up very quickly and efficiently. And because I've got my menu entry swapper active for holding shift and equipping things, I can put that on without leaving the bank interface, wear that, get my potions out that I want out, and everything's ready to go to Zulrah. Now the next one's a bit niche, but it's Zulrah Helper. It really does help at Zulrah, funnily enough. What most people struggle with the Zulrah is the rotations. So after he pops down after his initial range phase, click on the correct phase, this time it was range, and you can see exactly what the rotation is going to be, and the little cross on it tells you where to stand, and there's a little icon to tell you what to pray. So it makes Zulrah much more manageable. One of everyone's favourites is Loot Tracker, and that pops up as a little backpack on your hotbar. You click on that, and it gives you a summary of all the loot you've had since the last time you reset it. Now the next plugin I want to talk about is inventory tags, and that's this highlighted outline around the outside of my gear. It makes it very easy to see when you haven't completed a switch, and you do this by having it on, holding shift, right click an item, inventory tag, and pick your colour. This just makes it so much easier when you're doing switches to see if you've completed the switch right. Cool, blimey, they're quick sit sway switches out. I know. And that's all thanks to anti-drag, my next plugin. As long as anti-drag's on, you can set a delay for how long you have to hold something before it gets dragged. If I set this to 50, it'll be very noticeable. Like that. I like it at about 10. 15 if you're a little bit clicky or you're dragging things a lot, but 10 works for me. It just means I can move that about nice and easy without being any risk of dragging stuff. So, the next one I want to talk about is NPC indicators. This one's really useful. I like to have highlight tile, true tile, and southwest tile all ticked. The colour's up to you, so whatever you want, and that's a list of things that will be highlighted. I've made that over the years of having it on, and you can also show respawn times if needed. Now ideally, there's an imp here. This is what it looks like when you've got something highlighted. The true tile is basically where the monster actually is. As you can see, it's ahead of where it seems to be. Now this is especially useful in places like the Zabak room, where if you highlight all of the waves, the true tile will show you where they are. And to wave skip, all you have to do is wait till it gets to you, walk one tile away, and then run at least 2 tiles backwards. As you can see here, it's really easy with true tile on, whereas before it was a little bit tricky and you had to get the timing right and it depended on your ping. Next one's real quick and easy, and as you can see at the bottom middle of the screen, it's Thrall Helper. It's just a little flashy box that reminds you when you need to summon a thrall, because we all forget. The next one's tile indicators, and this is basically the same as NPC indicators, but for your person. It'll show you your destination tile if you have that ticked, by outlining it. It'll also show you your true tile, which is where you are registered in the game. This helps for, as we said before, wave skipping, where you can wait until the true tile gets to you, click one ahead, and then you can jump back, and you can see that as long as you're running, you are skipping every second tile, so that's why wave skipping works. You can also use this to dodge floor mechanics like poison, at any boss that does these mechanics. Next one is tile packs. Once you've got it downloaded and enabled, it will pop up on your hotbar like that, and then you just highlight the ones that you do want, like Alchemical Hydra or CG, and then it'll pop up with useful floor tiles already highlighted in the areas that they need to be. So the next plugin, and I think the best content specific plugin in the game, is the Gauntlet. It enables you to track what resources you need. You can set it as well, so you can set it for level 1 or level 2 armor. It also highlights the resources as you find them, enabling you to really run around at a high pace, save a lot of time, and highlight a lot of rooms, and then you can see whatever you need to see from wherever you need to see it. It also highlights the demi bosses once you've found them, so you can see where they are. Another good one is the cannon plugin. Now when you've got this enabled, it enables you to see lots of little overlays with the cannon being up, including how many cannonballs it's got left in it, where the double hit spots are. Now, the last plugin I want to talk about is the 117 HD client plugin. It's very, very much a quality of life plugin. It doesn't change any mechanics, it doesn't change your gameplay in any way, it just changes the way that you interact with the world. And to show you just how much of a difference it makes, I'm stood in Prifddinas right now. This is what it's like when it's not on, and that's with the 117 HD. It's like you've gone into the future. It makes such a big difference. It really does make you enjoy the gameplay a little bit more. You can change things as well if it's too HD for you or not HD enough. There's loads of interchangeable options on there, so have a fiddle with it, see what you enjoy. And that was my 13 favourite most used PVM plugins on Runelite. If you like this video, please like the video, consider subscribing to the channel, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this, comment down below what you'd like to see. See you next time.